up, YouTube? Listen, family, in today's video, I want to share my 5 end of the year plays that I will be focused on to make money to close out this phenomenal year. Listen, guys, we got earnings in progress but coming to an end outside of NVIDIA, and we got the elections on next week. After that, guys, we got clear blue skies into Thanksgiving and Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to prepare you now. I'm going to be breaking these same plays down so that you know where to get in, what strike price to choose, just like I did for Palantir and other home runs. I'm going to break these down, but today I want to introduce them to you. Please make sure you like, subscribe, help this video get at least 1,000 likes. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. Gotta kick it off with loving on the family, my favorite portion of every video, guys. And so I want to first start off by saying major salute to those of you that just continue to get 1% better in this game every day. Earnings can be a little tricky because even if you do good, they can make a stock go down. Other stocks going down could bring your other stocks down that didn't have nothing to do with earnings. And so again, guys, continue to persevere, continue to stay the course. But check this out. This was from Ernisha. She said, "Hi, coach. Today was a great example of putting what you taught us into action. I followed my trading plan on SPY based on analyzing the different time frames from which you taught us." Listen to this, guys. This is why I highlighted this today. The different time frames. This is going to be the key thing. She said, "I saw that support didn't hold on the 4-hour down to the 15-minute, which led me to the 1 day or the daily support. Because price respected the 13 EMA, I was confident in holding my trades. I got out around 570 and calling it a day. Definitely need to work on staying focused like I did today. Thank you so much, and may God continue to bless you, coach." Hey, listen, this was such a valuable lesson that I could not wait to record and share this with the family. Do you see what Ernisha did, guys? And this is what all you need to know. You guys cannot get your feet caught in the cement. Okay, in this game, you have to go throughout the day, throughout the intraday of trading. You need to toggle or bounce around to different time frames to see where's the actual game being played. Sometimes you might find they're on the 5-minute time frame. Sometimes they might be on a 30-minute time frame. Sometimes all the action might be on a 1-hour time. Your job, those of you that are using the charts to assist you and make sure that you're not gambling in this game, you have to find where that's at. We start every day on a 1-day time frame, but then that's just to get the big picture view, the 50,000 foot view of things. But then, guys, you got to drill down like, okay, they're getting busy today on the 15-minute time frame. And then you do your chart work off of that time frame when you see the levels of support and resistance being respected on that time frame. The minute they break, oh man, the support failed on a 15. Let me go to the 30 to see what's the next support level and see if that one holds up. Okay, that is what she did today, and that is why she has success. This is how you go about navigating the game the right way and the proper way. I want to say major salute to those of you that I continuously get these from, that continues to do your thing, and as I often say, get 1% better each day. Now listen, guys, today I'm going to share with you my 5 plays that's on my radar to end the year out. Okay, no particular order, but I want you guys to know what coach is looking at. If you think you need to make some money to end out the year, make up some losses to end out the year, or whatever your situation may be, these plays can help you do it. Number 1 is Meta. Okay, ticker symbol META, sitting at 566. They were down 4% today and down another 2.9% in after hours, guys. This one will be on my radar. I'm waiting to after the election, so I'm anticipating this coming down more. I'm hoping it goes down more, because the lower it go, the better cost we get. And then when it's time for takeoff, we'll make more money when it makes its way back to $600 and beyond. Okay, this is going way higher than $600, but nevertheless, that's where it fell from. So that's where it's going to return to. We just want to see if this come to 530, 515, or whatever the case may be. Nevertheless, once it's done going down, let the apple Earnings crash the market for tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys about SPY in a minute. Let all of this play itself out. All of this is, guys, just so you know, this is posturing and positioning for the end of year run up. Okay, do not let this game, this is high level chess. Don't get caught up in what's going on. This little pullback is so we can have something to run up towards into the year end. All right, number 2 is Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. This one is sitting at 250.24. This was down 3% today. Notice this trend that you're going to see on these plays and how much they were down today. Okay, Tesla reached the 250 support level on the 15-minute time frame. So just like Ernisha, you guys, you need to do your work. Look at the 15. If 250 is lost, you need to go and do your work on a 30-minute time frame to see what Tesla is going to do. This stock moves in $10 increments, $7 to $10 to be specific. And so you need to understand that from here, it can fall to 240. And if it's a green day tomorrow, if they do something in after hours and we wake up in pre-market and all is well with the world, it will be up $10 throughout the day to the upside. Keep the game simple. Keep Tesla simple, guys. This will always help you make your 100K when you understand how to trade this one, okay? Next is Google, ticker symbol GOOGL. This one I have Meta would be number 1, and this will be number 2 in terms of the ones that I have the highest hopes for and that's going to actually do the best, okay? Google 170.98. This one was down only 2% today, but at a portion of the time today, this one ran up to 175. They have phenomenal earnings. They too got brought down with AMD and Apple and Microsoft and all the stocks that's bringing everything down. Okay, when you're in the most heavily weighted stock like the Apple and Microsoft, when you go down, you bring everything else down. And when you are a big dog like NVIDIA and you have a red day, you bring everything down with it as well. So again, don't get the game twisted, guys. These players are preparing for takeoff. Your job is to get a better position, a better lower price for when they take off, okay? This one is at 170. They blasted off from 169 when they beat earnings, and they went all the way to 182. This one will, like I told you, the levels, 190, 200. This is a $200 stock, okay? There's levels you got to hit first. 190 being one of those ones, 200 being after that, okay? But again, let's see if this gets support at where they just came from, or they fill the gap at 169. If Apple continues to sell off and no buyers step in and this go lower, this might come to 159. We'll do the play from 159 to 200. Let me know if this makes sense, guys. Don't worry, I'm going to break all of these down. Those ones that make the cut, the final cut, I'm going to break them down with the strike price, with what delta to choose, what expiration date to choose, so you can see, just like we did for example Palantir, okay? Another one for you guys is NVIDIA. I would be remiss if I didn't put this one on there. Now listen, they got earnings on November 20th, okay? And so they will be more or less in my rearview mirror, so to speak, just because earnings could make this go up or down as well. But nevertheless, I want this on there because after earnings, like for Thanksgiving and Christmas rally, you're going to see me talk about this one more. But if I can get this lower and position myself better, and then knowing this can go up to 140, 160, 180, I love that, okay? This one is sitting at 133. It was down over 4.5% today, nearly 5% on the day, okay? It getting a little boost right now from Intel and some stocks that did beat, but this will still eventually go down tomorrow with the rest of the ship. Okay, nobody can endure when Apple goes down. They're going to bring everything else down. When Microsoft goes down, I don't care what play you're doing. You need to always know what's happening in the market. If you're trying to trade and you're unaware of what other stocks are doing that's more significant than the stock you're trading. So if you're trading SoFi and NVIDIA go down, it don't matter what SoFi is trying to do. SoFi ain't going to go nowhere. Does that make sense? It's going to come down. If you're trading anything you guys might be, if you're trading NVIDIA and AMD, Microsoft, and Apple is having a red day, it don't matter. the semiconductor sector will pull all the stocks down, and you add Apple into the fray, all of it's going to come down or be stuck at a low price and not move on that particular day. Okay, you have to know those things on your journey, okay, and adjust accordingly. This one, again, let this come down to wherever it's going to come down to. Today I saw it get to 132, but this is a significant drop, $6 from 140. So I would put 130 on deck for this one to finish out and below. So 129, 127, 130 end up being resistance or something of that nature. AMD, now, this one. So Meta, Google, and AMD. They absolutely crushed it, guys. They absolutely crushed earnings. Okay, and whenever you do good but they sell you off, you got to know they're going to make up for that at some point in time. What better time than Thanksgiving and or Christmas, okay? And so let them play around with this. They use this to crash NVIDIA today, okay, whatever. Let this come down to the 130s, even the 120s. We should get now this one can move, okay? So when this one do go up, it is going to go up higher than all the stocks, okay? So 150, 160, 180 wouldn't be out of the question, but where we get in, that is what I'll be focused on. After the election, we'll revisit all of this, okay? So we can see where to properly get your entry at. I'm hoping for 120 or 130. The low 130s or the low 120s, that'll be nice, because even from here would be a nice move, okay? And so closing it out, those are my top 5 that will be on my radar. Meta number 1, Google number 2, AMD would be 3, meaning they will get busy. And guess what? They are movers. So when we put our calls in, I'm looking to print. I'm looking to print on those, but I'll make sure you guys are along for the ride with me. You can start your own due diligence, though. Now that you know my 5, you know my Fab 5, okay? You can start to chart them out. You can start to see how low they're going to go. You can start to see what areas on the low end you would want to buy them at, on top of where I'm going to end up telling us to get them at, so that you can see where you're in the ballpark. So you can see, is your due diligence on point, okay? But nevertheless, I got you guys covered. The SPY, guys, got beat down today. The ticker symbol on the S&P 500 is SPY. It lost 570. So 575 was already a key support level. This one closed. Remember, I told you, hitting it and testing it is one thing, but actually closing, like the whole price being below this, 568, okay, 568.80. That means we lost 570. So write this down, everybody. Tomorrow, 570 is resistance. Support turns into resistance. So no matter what we do tomorrow, look for them to fight to get to 570. And if we get to 570, the next resistance will be 575. Okay, if we can't get above that, it's going to get smacked right back down here. But this time it's going to go to 565. Write these numbers down, guys, because you need to understand how the game goes. These are life-changing opportunities just off the top of the head. Just me giving you guys these gems and these nuggets of wisdom. If you play these, how they can change your life, okay? 570 is resistance. That means from here, it can go up $2. $2 is really, really significant. If it can't get above 570, it's coming to 565. Let me know if that makes sense. If it gets above 570, it breaks that one resistance, but they have heavy resistance today at 575. Listen to this twice, write this down so that you know your levels, okay? I'll talk about this in the Discord, so make sure you guys are in there first thing in the morning as well. So you guys going to be in a range, 575 to 565, okay? But we'll even see if 575 get any play if we can't even get above 570, 572, 573, okay? It remains to be seen, but nevertheless, we should have fun. Monday sets the tone, but Friday sets the standard, so we'll be looking to end the week with a bang, guys. Those are my top 5 plays for this week and an overview of the SPY and what took place today. Listen, guys, we make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result. Very few consider the journey. Do me a favor. Don't get like subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stocks using my link below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.